Hi guys, so I think it's official, we're in that run up to Christmas. So I ventured over to Homesense. So firstly, I have this big like glittery, it almost looks like a ball of twine that's kind of see-through but glittery. It looks really sparkly on camera. Not necessarily this sparkly in real life, but it does light up, although no batteries are included, so I can't show you. I picked this one up because I was looking at something relatively similar at Zara Home, which they had like a, it's like a called a bauble light, so it was more of like a glass, like they had it in silver and in gold, and it would light up, and I thought that would look really nice in the shelves in our alcoves. We've got quite a lot of like shelves in like rows and everything that's a bit angular, so I thought having something bauble shape would be quite nice. Now the one at Zara Home was 40 quid. Admittedly, it's nicer quality, it's glass, with like I say this one, it is more like twine. But I wasn't sure if the gold at the Zara Home one actually looked a bit like yellowy gold, and I like things to be a little bit more champagne-y gold. I thought this actually would be a good substitute because it was only £5.99, so I thought that was a bit of a bargain. Next up, I got one of these, what is it? It's like a, obviously wooden tree and a little brass reindeer. So I'm trying to go for a little bit of like rustic elements with the Christmas decor this year. Part because we're living in a bit of a farmhouse now, so I want to embrace that. But secondly, I now have a toddler that likes to climb on everything and run like ragged. So I'm a bit concerned that a lot of my baubles that I usually use are glass. So I thought, I've got some wire that I can probably attach some of the glass ones to closer to the stem. I've then bought a few shatterproof baubles, and I bought some like wooden ones to kind of go onto it as well and try and pop that off. So if she tries to scale the Christmas tree, it's not a big shattered mess. I mean, she is usually supervised, so I shouldn't do that, but toddlers are fast. I did see a few people online have got like this really beautiful just wooden tree that was like all kind of like rusticy looking. They didn't have any of those in stock, but they did have lots of kind of wooden pieces. This one was $14.99, but I just really loved that like one brass reindeer on it as well. I just thought that would look really nice on the shelves. So I've been looking for a jar of matches for a while. Now quite often they're quite small, and I wanted something that was a bit more substantial. And I've seen this, so it's kind of got the amber glass and a cork, and then some of the extra long matches in it. It does have this label on, but to be honest, I'm probably going to pull this off. It just says antique style extra long matches. I think I will just pull that off and just leave it on its own, and maybe put some nicer ribbon on it and just leave it aside. But my shelves are a little bare at the moment. Again, obviously we're just kind of moving into it, so anything to be a bit more substantial than the little jars. Oh my God. So don't you hate when you buy glitter and you've got glitter everywhere? Is the camera going to pick that up? Yeah, sparkly cookbook. This cookbook is not sparkly. Started Christmas shopping. I like to try and get organised for Christmas shopping. My sister, so she's been vegetarian for a while and wanted to venture into veganism, but she's been a bit daunted by it. But then it got sped along because she's developed quite a serious dairy intolerance. And I've seen this one in Homesense, but it's recipes, but it's also about how you can actually start make sure you're still getting a balanced diet while moving to this. And this is meant to be £15, and I got it for $6.99, so I thought it was a bit of a steal really, because it is quite a substantial book. So they did also have this. Now, ignore this bit. It has some little pine cones and berries on it. I don't like that bit. I'm going to try and pull that off. But I liked the colour of this star. So I usually go for warm metallics, some coppers, bronzes, champagnes, creams, and a few burgundies on the tree, which feels like quite a lot, but it does usually works. And I thought this was a good mix. And again, can't be smashed. Toddler proof. Bonus. And this one was $3.99. On the theme of trying to make my tree a bit more shatterproof, is I usually try and fill it out with some of these picks. Now I usually get quite a lot of them in the range, but I went this year and there just wasn't as much, and I started quite early. So I'm going to go again in case I went too early, because they do tend to be a slightly better price. These ones were $3.99, and I'm sure they're usually slightly cheaper at the range. But not only are they good for the tree, they're also quite good for table decorations. You can obviously cut these stems if you've just got a small bottle vase that you just want to put this in. It looks really nice. It's just having that gold gives it a little bit extra. And I'm a eucalyptus fan. I love eucalyptus. But I got 3 of these. Here is the glitter culprit. So this sparkly monstrosity. No, it's not a monstrosity. It's very pretty. I like it. It gives it lacy, but it has just literally ruined everything from my bag. This was also $3.99, and I just got a couple of these as well. But when they're rested in the tree branches, it just gives it that extra bit of sparkle. And again, because I won't be able to put on so many of my gold baubles, it can just fluff the tree out a little bit more. Now, I did restrain myself when it came to candles. Sorry, I'm on the floor here, hence why I'm like in an empty fireplace. I'm moving up and down, like, oh yeah. But anyway, I resisted getting candles. They mainly only had pine, like literally. There were hordes and hordes of pine and winter morning candles. And I don't know if it's just me, considering how much I love Christmas. I hate the smell of like fake pine, like really don't like it. So I tried to have a look at some gingerbread options and they didn't have any. So I don't know what is going on there. That seemed a bit unusual, but I didn't really need any more candles. And then finally from Homesense, I got these, well, they're called hot chocolate syrups. I don't see why they're just hot chocolate syrups. I'm pretty sure you could put them in coffee and, well, whatever you want to. Now, they always have like loads of selections in there. They're quite often the skinny syrups, and I don't really like them. But the skinny ones are quite often like, taste like Zoflora. I imagine how Zoflora would taste. And this set had caramel, marshmallow, peppermint, gingerbread and hazelnut. Now, I'll probably only actually have the gingerbread and hazelnut one, but I was thinking one of my sisters would love marshmallow, my stepmom would love caramel, and the other one would like peppermint. So I actually just thought it'd be a nice little stocking filler that I can add into there. And these were $5.99, so it worked out as just over £1 each. So I thought, not bad at all. Now, so I was looking for some dinnerware, well, some serveware for the table, and I did really, really struggle. I went over to Asda Home and I would just put in some clips because actually it had some really cute stuff. They had some really cute coffee jars, they had some really cute glasses. Now, I'm just not the type of person that has like lots of patterned crockery because I just, to be honest, cannot be bothered to be like putting it away every year and then getting that out. However, if you are, I love your effort, totally commend you. I'll put some clips there because Asda Home, I think, really had some lovely stuff. Went also into Next and I only picked up one bit. They did have a few things that I really liked the look of. They had these 3 black stag reindeers, but they're £22, and I just think I can get something similar at B&M. So I wanted to go and have a bit of a look, and if I do find something similar, I will let you all know because I thought 22 quid was a bit expensive. They did also have a black doorstop, which I wouldn't have used it as a doorstop. I thought it'd be a nice decoration, but again, it was 20 quid, and I thought I probably don't need it. But I then did spend 20 quid on this. But look, okay. I think I was too late on the pumpkin board in Next at in autumn, so I think maybe, you know, I just keep kicking myself that I missed that pumpkin chopping board. I thought that would look lovely with cheese and stuff on it. And they seen the gingerbread man, and it's not as stylish, it's definitely more on the cute side as opposed to the sophisticated side, but I thought this would be really nice with some like cookies and things on there. Now, I know it's got a scarf. I did also think with having a kid, this would also be quite good at kids' parties. Although I don't know if I'd let my daughter touch this with her sticky jelly fingers. Probably not, no. And that's it for today. I actually do have quite a few more bits, but they're from different stores, so I'm going to do a separate video on that. You guys can pick which ones you want to watch, depending on where places you would like to shop. So if you did enjoy this, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.